Hello everyone and welcome to a new ATFX video. My name is Gonzalo Canete and I'm here one more time to share with you a quick view and review on Tesla, the company that is presenting results 22nd of April. I'm doing this report pre-results, pre-data. So I collect all the information that you need to know, especially to take in consideration before the data, before the noise hit the market. We're gonna analyze all in terms of the evolution of the sales of the company, financial results, the abilities of the company, main concerns of the investors regarding this company, how is going the cash flow of the company in relation with the sales, many factors that are right now in one of more delicate moments for the company in terms of the evolution. We also gonna include at the end, obviously, the charts with the projection of the price and our expectations in terms of movement. Remember, this is not an advice of any kind. I'm here just to share with you my view on this company. So please get a seat, put yourself comfortable, and let's go. I think I got the disclaimer, the usual disclaimer here, just to remind you that this is not advice of any kind. And let's go to the analyze the company and take a look. Mainly the challenge that they got or they're facing for the coming close future. Tesla stock has declined over 40% this year amid slump in sales, confusing product decisions, and increasing competition. The company is facing 40% plunge in operation profit and its first revenue decline in 4 years. No worries, I bring you also the data, the fundamental data proving the decline that has been facing for the last few periods. Tesla has been forced to cut prices globally to boost sales, which could impact profitability. A few things to say here before we go to numbers and before I show you certain evidence. Just a quick comment. We have also seen that it's not only the concerns they got in terms of sales. They're trying to decrease the price of the Tesla vehicles just to make more accessible for the rest of the public. And recently, in our macroeconomical reports, we quote one of the last statements from Elon Musk during one of those results presentations on Tesla. He mentioned, and this was in concern or in relation with the visit that Janet Yellen was doing to China. Janet Yellen was requesting to China to do not saturate, overload the supply of particularly electric cars in the global market. And even Elon Musk was making some reference on statements in relation with this issue. He was saying that if China is keeping increasing the offer of electrical cars worldwide, at some point it's gonna smash all competitors in the market. And I guess he means Tesla by that. Now going to the numbers, let's take a look. You got here operative income from Tesla. As you can see, yes, it's true the operative income has decreased. It's right now under $10 billion when in the past was almost on $15 billion. So it's decreasing the operative income, and therefore this explains the concerns of shareholders pushing Elon Musk to increase the sales and focus on increasing the sales of the company. But we also got more numbers. Liabilities, apparently they are rising. As you can see on the chart, we got liabilities rising to the probably above the level of $35 billion. But the most concern in this chart, if you take a look closely, you will see that actually is not the increase of liabilities, because you can see the incomes are increasing as well. But I will say the size of liabilities compared with the incomes is massive. You can see that it's almost the double. Let's go to full screen. But if the liabilities are probably in a range between 25 to 50, it means that we are about 45 billions on liabilities here. And unfortunately, the net income generated by the company is still in around 15 billions, which means the ratio, let me see if I can draw here, but the ratio between, the ratio between those 40 billion, more or less, each, versus the 15 billions on income, it clearly says that the ratios of debt and solvency of the company are quite compromised at the moment. So if they don't do a really good job in the coming periods, they're gonna be in trouble. Let me see if I can change to laser here. Yes, done. Now keep going. One of the main projects that has been pushing on. It is the robo-taxis idea that Elon Musk is convinced, and I believe this is truly it's an interesting idea because based on the public policies in West countries, and I'm talking about suggestions done by World Economic Forum, the Green Deal apply in Europe, in United Kingdom, also in United States. These massive investments in electricity, electrical vehicles, new renewable energies, all these projects are for, in one side, cutting taxes on the companies who produce this kind of clean energy, and in the other side also is, let's say, it's moving part of the cash from public sources, which is benefits, tax benefits, to these companies who produce this kind of technology or energy. Therefore, probably Elon Musk's idea of keep pushing Tesla into the robo-taxi business is not that bad idea, because at the end they probably gonna receive a massive favor from the public sector, giving them either tax cuts or either some benefits, tax benefits by subventions, or just supply more funds to these companies. Elon Musk is prioritizing the development of robo-taxis over a promised $25,000 mass market vehicle. The investors, your investors, Elon, are pushing you to launch in the market a low-cost Tesla car, and instead of that, you keep pushing in the idea of the commercializing robo-taxing, so basically people can just start to pick up taxis by an app, and their self-driving systems driving taxis around the city, like in San Francisco, is actually working so far. This shift in strategy has unsettled some Tesla employees and investors who see the $25,000 car as crucial to the company's future. The robotaxi plan faced significant regulatory and technological hurdles, with other companies struggling to deploy autonomous vehicles, and the main struggle is how you can recharge the batteries, how you can actually maintain these vehicles in the public in the streets with no a particular human being monitoring the car, and so on. There is another challenge that they are facing is talent exodus and layoffs, is because part of the team of Tesla has been moving out, either because they're cutting expenditures or because they also getting some people just leaving the company. Tesla has seen the depart of key managers, including 18 years company veteran, amid massive strategy change. The company has announced major layoffs with estimates of up to 20,000 jobs being cut globally. The expansion of the company is massive, but like Elon Musk mentioned in the previous earnings results presentation, also the threat by another producer, like in this case China, for the global market, is causing serious impact. So they need to automatize the process and also reduce the dependency they got on labor force. The layoffs have been poorly executed, with employees learning they lost their jobs in the middle of their shifts. This is another point has been criticized by some articles regarding the company, that some people have been fired and they didn't notice that they did receive a communication by email while they were switching turns, so just working. So they say it was not the best way to do it. Also, we got investor sentiment and outlook. Investors, particularly institutional ones, are losing patience with Tesla's strategy and execution. Analysts are downgrading the stock and slashing price targets, citing concerns about the company's direction, and the stock is poised to continue its slide, trading down more than 3% before the start of regular trading on Monday, today, before the market was open, because by the time I'm recording this video is pre-market results on Tuesday 22nd of April, and today is Monday 21st of April. So tomorrow 23rd of April is when the results gonna be released, and then we are recording this video just the evening before. So and still the market was dropping. Now let's go to the charts. Oh yeah, we also got investor sentiments and outlook. I was just included here the earnings per share, because I believe if you're an investor of Tesla and you can see that as a shareholder, an investor, you're receiving like less earnings than expected. You got on gray column is the expected earnings per share. On blue you got the actual one they received. So for the last 2 quarters of the last year, they received less than expected earnings per share. Therefore, dividends, it was decreasing lower than expectation, which is never is a good sign, and it's never also a good incentive for those ones who hold your stocks. Now, going to the charts, let me share the whole screen so you will see fully all details, all levels. But you can see here that obviously the company has been decreasing. We start this report mentioned that has been dropping more than 40% this year, and it doesn't seem to be going nowhere better than that. As you can see, the price is right now at $147 per share, but it's below the 200 moving average period, below to 55 moving average also, so it's in completely bearish trend. Seems to be falling, and there is certain supports. For example, we lost this one. We just lost this one, but there is probably the most probable support. The next one probably gonna be if it's losing $130, which is probably the next stop. I believe $105 per share is probably one of the main goals of this movement. As you can see, it's losing the range. This range has been developed since 2023, and at the moment is losing that range. So I therefore believe that they probably is gonna channelize the size of this chart of this channel downtrend. So it's gonna be probably going to $105 per share or even below that levels. Worst case scenario is between $60 to $65 per share, and that will be a massive support, super low levels coming back to 2020 levels. That's why I believe in a middle range of $105 it still will be super interesting to enter to this market, hold some Teslas in your portfolio. Even if it's dropping to 60, 65, is a very good opportunity to grab some Teslas and keep on your portfolio some Teslas, because regardless, that is one of the main companies leading the market. We didn't go into many details about the history of the company, but in previous reports we have done and published in this channel, you got also a vision of what is the main 4 different sources of income of this company. And therefore, if you take a look of those incomes, you will understand that it's not selling cars, it's also generating well, first of all, the software for self-driving, which is they are leading the industry right now. Even companies like Ford, like Mercedes or General Motors, Volkswagen, all of these companies cannot compete right now with Tesla, because Tesla has been for the last few years collecting data and improving, optimizing the self-driving system, and therefore it's really difficult to compete with the driver and the software of this company. One of the options is in the future maybe all of those competitors are going to hire or rent or use a driving Tesla systems. Not only that, even the store of energy, they're making most of the electrical cars compatible with the chargers of Tesla. So if your car is an electrical car and it's not produced by Tesla, anyways, need to recharge the batteries probably in a Tesla charger point. So all of these reasons are making the company super strategic. But unfortunately, the leverage they got in terms of debt is massive. We have seen that in fundamental data that have been present in this video early. But you can see the long-term chart, which is weekly candles, and it's showing to you absolutely almost the same figures. We can see that probably is getting close to $130 per share, and let me see in Zoom. It's getting close to $130 per share, probably dropping 130, but worst case $105. It seems to be really a strong support, and below that again the levels that we have indicating there. I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you find the video helpful for your investments, for your information, for your decisions. And remember, if you want to be in touch, you can contact me through my email address, so I can make any other videos related with the specific topics you want. Even we can make live trading sessions if that's what you're looking for, or if you want to request any particular topic, contact me by email. I'm more than happy to participate and help you with any other topic. If you like the content, please give me a thumb up, and if you are not subscribed to this channel, and remember, the contact is there, so I'm waiting just for your comments. Also, newsletters from ATFX. Send me an email and I will include you in my newsletter for free every morning. You will receive our market report. Take care. Bye bye.